I'm not a wine person, but do you know how wine pairs with certain kinds of food? Well, we're gonna kind of do that today because we're about to take a brand new journey with Cal Kestis in Jedi Survivor. And just like a nice fine wine, we're about to pair this joystick with the brand new Cal Kestis Jedi Survivor lightsaber. All right, let's take a look. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Collector's Outpost. I am John. Today we are taking a look at the brand new Jedi Survivor Cal Kestis lightsaber from Vaders Sabers. And the game is going to drop in just a day from filming this video. Or if you're watching in the future, you might be already sitting down playing that game and you're like, man, I really want a Cal Kestis lightsaber. Well, I got one for you. Let's check this out. So I want to thank our really good friends over at Vaders Sabers for getting this over so quickly. All right, what do we have in the box here? Of course, we have the lightsaber. We'll take a look at that in a sec. We've got the blade plug, charger for the battery. We have a nice high-end acrylic stand, which will look just like this when you put it together. And then we have a full manual here to look over all the settings and learn everything about this saber. Of course, we have the pixel blade. It's stuck to everything. Now this is the SN4, the SN Pixel V4. There's going to be an app. I know it's out for Android already. I'm very much looking forward for the iPhone version. So as soon as that comes out, I will tag that down in the description and at the end of this video so you can check it out. But let's get a good overview of what we have here. Now, as you know, from Jedi Fallen Order, we have a fully broken bottom half here. So there's no pummel. It's just all broken and wires are poking out. It's muddy, it's cracked. You know, it's just kind of all beat up a little bit. It's a little cleaner in the video game than this. I actually did all of the weathering for this myself, and I just kind of went to town and really kind of carved into it. But I really like the way this thing looks. But the pommel, well, there really is none. So what you're going to notice on the new game is that we have a nice cap here, a very clean handle, and it's a very, very clean hilt here. So this is pretty awesome. I really like it clean. Did I ruin the other one? I don't even know. Now that's gonna leave a lot of possibilities for weathering. As soon as I can dig into that game, I'm gonna see what that lightsaber really looks like and see if there's any kind of scuffs or weathering patterns or anything that I might wanna add to this. All right, taking the handle off here, we have the SD card right here, which, by the way, the SN4 will natively read Profi files. So if you've got a ton of Profi sound fonts, you can basically drag and drop, number the folder, and you're good to go. I added a couple just before this video, so I'll pull those up just so you can see that it does read Profi. On the other side here, we have the typical 18650 battery. We've got LED lights in here. And we have one more trick. It is a fully removable chassis. I've been collecting lightsabers for a bit over a year, almost a year and a half now. And man, the technology advancements that I've seen in just that small amount of time is incredible. Now, putting the chassis back in is super easy and you really can't screw it up. You can see that it has two different layers here and you just line it up with the layers inside. So you just take a quick peek inside, make sure that it all lines up, and bam. You are set to go, and just pop that handle back on. Now right now it's in sleep mode, so let's wake it up.
Power on.
Now this is really cool because I love these extra LEDs down there. That is awesome. And it's great because it does react with what the saber sound is doing. So see, we got like some nice flickers and pulses there. You can almost look at that all day. I don't know, I'm like mesmerized by that. It's awesome, I love it. Now, as I'm putting the blade on, I want to point out this one awesome feature because I've had other versions of this Cal Kestis saber, and it's got one retention screw to it, and the blade wiggles all over the place. But this one, this has got 4 retention screws, 2 on that side, 2 on the other. This blade doesn't budge an ounce. I absolutely love that. Now we've got about 27 preloaded sound fonts on here, so it's awesome. Just kind of flip through.
Entrance. Leia. To the court. Prepare a board.
So we've got Typical beautiful smooth swing. Beautiful. Beautiful smooth swing. Flash on clash. Blaster deflects. Force effect. We've got tip drag. You're just going to hold down the button and give a little pop at the end there. Of course, we have gesture controls such as twist on and twist off. Swing on. I tell you, this thing is fully loaded with everything you're going to want. We even have lock up. Now we've also got a bunch of different ignition and blade types. Let me show you where those are. Now we have two buttons in the front here. We've got the ignition button. And we have the auxiliary button here. You're gonna flip through your fonts like this.
Tell me, is this training?
My training master wouldn't do.
Now these buttons also serve as, let's say, like a menu system here. So over here we have this little nubbin button. You're gonna hold that for about a second.
Music 4.
Now you can flip through your basic, let's say, blade styles. Not ignition, it's just a blade style. So this is basic 4. See, now this is like a rainbow effect here.
Music 5.
5.
Music 6.
6. Got some flickers on it.
Music 7. Music 8.
Some rainbow colors here. Almost looks like police sirens.
Music 9. Music 1.
This is kind of like that fire effect.
Music 2.
So basic 1, 2, and I believe 3 are pretty much the ones I stay on. Basic 1, which you just saw, is kind of that flame effect for Kylo Ren. Basic 2 is just a straightforward color. And then basic 3,
Music 3.
you have just a pulse. Let me see if this color is a little bit better to see. Yeah, so you can see it pulsing a little bit. So basic 1, 2, and 3 are really what I stick with. Now the ignition button here, when you hold that down for about a second, also changes through different ignition styles.
Ignition 2. Ignition 3. Ignition 4. Ignition 5. Ignition 6. Ignition 7. Ignition 8. Ignition 9. Ignition 10. Ignition 11. Ignition 1.
And colors are super easy to flip through. So you're gonna get that going. You're gonna grab your little nubbin button. You're gonna face it down just a little bit and just give it a twist. And the last thing I'll show you is adjusting the volume. It's a 2-button control thing here. So we're gonna hold the ignition and then click the little nubbin button.
Mute on.
So it's just as simple as that. And when you get it to where you want it, this goes up, this goes down. And when the volume is set to where you want it, just hold the black button and hit the little nubbin button again. So I said at the beginning of the video that the SN4 takes Profi files natively. So the next few sound fonts I'm going to show you are from Kyberphonic. I'm just going to drag and drop the Profi folder into the SD card, label it whatever number is next on the file here, pop the SD card back in. It is just that simple. Here we go. This one's awesome. It's like the Millennium Falcon.
The garbage will do.
Listen to that. Fantastic. Now, one of my other favorites is from the Ghostbusters. Get the proton pack sound. Ah, it's so good. It's just so good. And these are Profi files that I just dragged and dropped straight to the SD card. Beautiful, so simple. Now again, this lightsaber is Bluetooth, so there is an app that runs everything in this lightsaber. It's out for Android. I'm just waiting for the iPhone version of it. And as soon as that comes out, I'll do a full video walkthrough of this lightsaber and the SN4 app that you can run this whole thing. It's very similar to the Xeno V3 app that you may have seen the video that I just recently did. So as soon as that comes out, I'll do a full walkthrough video of that for you. Leave me some comments below what you think of this awesome Cal Kestis Jedi Survivor lightsaber. I will put a discount for you right in the description below along with a direct link to it. And while you're down there, hit that like button, subscribe, and hit the notification button for upcoming videos. Enjoy the video game, and I really hope you pick up the Jedi Survivor lightsaber because you're going to have a ton of fun with it right after you play that video game. Oh hey, you might even have a lot of fun with it during playing the video game. So anyway, I'll see you all soon. Be safe and kind out there, world. See ya.